What's up, guys? It's Miracle Cat Corelli, and this is episode 302 of my Cat Vibe series. I'm sitting here doing my nails at the same time. Haven't done my nails in a long time. And now I'm doing them again. Just because I decided that it's actually nice to treat myself once in a while. Even though I'm not doing my old cat talk kind of episodes where I would put on a dress and I would put on some makeup and I would get out and, film those kind of things. Nowadays, I'm off camera, unless it's a music episode where I'm playing guitar. And I'm currently filming my guitar progress on the Sunset City album because I'm recording track after track. Right now, I have a bunch of tracks to which I'm recording guitars as of right now. And at the same time, the bulk of my material currently is painting related. And by the way, I want to invite everybody to check out my Etsy store, which has an ever-expanding number of paintings which are already available for purchase. So check it out, my Etsy store. The link is in the description. In this particular painting, I am kind of wrapping up that little flower series that I was doing with some garden flowers. This specifically is Lantana. I believe I pronounced that correctly. It's a Lantana, and again, I'm using a very liberal, free approach, a very impressionistic approach to painting here, because throughout this series, when I was starting out, I was kind of feeling a little bit more constrained, I guess, and at this point, I'm setting up, kind of raising the stakes, making it more and more challenging for myself. And at the same time, as I do that, I'm also trying to lean into looser painting and more expressive painting. So hence the big, large, bright brush in the beginning and this kind of painting. You see what I'm doing? This kind of painting. And that's something I'm going to be doing a lot looking forward. I like this broad brush, bright brush approach because it allows me to kind of find middle ground between a palette knife and a brush. It's something in between, which I like personally. There is a whole lot of paintings currently that I have already lined up all the way until October. There are some larger paintings coming. All of them will be available on Etsy. Last episode I was talking about building my own frames, more or less traditional frames. I'm setting up the logistics for it, and I feel like these unframed canvases, they need a frame. As far as expenses, I feel that purchasing framing molding, even on even on foreign marketplaces, is not feasible because it's just way too expensive. But I actually wanted to ask you, my viewer, maybe you're someone who's watching me for a while here on my channel, or maybe you're a stranger, maybe you're not subscribed to my channel, but in whichever case, tell me, how do you feel about this? Should I just photograph my paintings and put them up on Etsy and sell them without a frame? Unless I absolutely feel that the painting should have a frame. Should I leave that option to the buyer? Or should I frame each one of my paintings? What is your feeling about it? How do you feel about this? Because I'm the artist, I'm the painter. I can make this happen, but it doesn't always have to happen because sometimes, someone buys a painting and maybe they want to frame it themselves so that it matches up with their interior, so that it matches with the design of their house or with their room or something like this, and they want a very specific frame with a specific vibe that matches that. And sometimes maybe people don't exactly know what are they looking for, and they don't have that notion, preconceived notion of what the frame should look like. So I'm asking your opinion because I'm curious. Tell me what you think about this. I'll really appreciate any feedback. I think I will be returning to flowers, but I think in a different capacity. And I think that this time, I don't know about these little studies. One thing that I probably mentioned on the previous video is that I'm going to be moving away from these old type canvases that I was making with a floated float frame. These board-based canvases. I think I'll be switching over to canvas panels because they're much lighter and they're kind of pleasant to paint on. Here I still have the bouncy feeling of the canvas, but these take a lot of time to make, to just craft, even the bare base. And canvas panels, they take less time to make, and they're lighter in the end. They're thin, they're light, and they are going to be very easy to frame. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of canvas panels. That's what I'm currently looking at. Now, as far as the musical aspect of things, the first single from the Sunset City album is going to drop on September 22nd. Then there's going to be the next single. The second single will drop a month from then. And I'm currently working hard to make that happen because I want to avoid gaps between my releases. This is going to be a large album, I can tell you right now, because even with the track list that I see that I'm planning for right now, it's going to be 15 tracks, a minimum of 15 tracks. It might expand to 16 or 17 tracks. It's a possibility with, added interludes, an intro track, maybe something like this. But it's already a big album. It's going to be 15 tracks. And there's going to be a lot in it. It's all new material, and I plan on painting oil paintings to support this album. So it's going to be interesting, guys. Thank you very much for being with me. Thank you for watching this episode. I appreciate any feedback. Thank you. And you will hear me next time. Ciao.